I just found out last night. Like, I was out of words. I was gonna film this video last night, but I could not compose myself to sitting down and just relaxing. So hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Maricel. I make videos about traveling, vlogs, and also I'm sharing my father's I-130 petition, or my father's journey to coming here in the United States. So if you are into those type of videos, I would really love for you to hit that subscribe button down below, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload new videos just like this one. And so for today's video, I will be sharing to you some update about my father's I-130 petition. I think it's been a month ago that I have given you guys an update about his sputum test results. So if you have not watched that video, I would link it up in the cards up there, or check the description box down below. So I think I would say August 24th, I sent in an expedite request to the NVC to get my father's case be expedited. I will be discussing 3 topics today for my father's I-130 petition. First is when I sent in my expedite request to NVC. Second is how long did I wait for them to respond to my request, and then third, the result for my request, and also a bonus tip for you guys to potentially also get some positive response from NVC if you are going to decide to send in an expedite request. Let's start with sending my expedite request to the NVC. So let me pull up my computer right here. So last August 24th of 2022, so about 3 weeks ago, I sent in an expedite request to the NVC. Actually, I joined a Facebook group. I would link it down in the description box below, and kind of trying to see what are the wait times for IR5 category to get an interview at the US Embassy Manila. And there has been so many people that joined in that group that sharing their experiences and whatnot, and it was very helpful. One of the members there reached out to me personally in my Facebook and told me or suggested to me to consider sending an expedite request to the NVC. And to be honest with you, when she told me about it, I was kind of skeptical because I don't really have kind of like an emergency reason per se, at least in US Embassy or immigration's perspective, like medical, financial, job, or anything like that. My father is, unemployed right now, and really, like, I don't have any quite of a reason in my head that could potentially be the reason to get my case expedited. But then she said, she knows people that, was able to get approved, and so it's for free. And then I decided, okay, why not? So the following day, which is August 24th, 2020, I made a letter and sent it to the US Embassy Manila. Now, if you want me to make a separate video on how I was able, or on how I wrote my letter via email, then please let me know in the description box below. I would love to share to you how I did it. It's very straightforward, it's very easy, so please let me know in the comment section. And so yeah, I sent in a request that day, and immediately after, I think after a day, I received an email back from the NVC saying, I think it's just an automatic email. Oh, never mind. Sorry for my mistake. I sent in an application August 23rd, and then they replied to me after a few hours, and they said, we have received your request for an expedite. NVC reviews emails in order they are received and will reply as soon as possible. Duplicate inquiries slows our ability to respond to you in a timely manner. We ask that you refrain from submitting duplicate requests unless you do not hear back from us within 30 days. So they sent me that email immediately after I sent in my expedite request. The following day, they also sent me another email saying that the National Visa Center will send you requests for expedite processing to the U.S. Embassy or Consulate. Please note, although only the U.S. Embassy or Consulate can approve or deny expedite requests, NVC will send you the results of your request when completed. You do not need to contact the U.S. Embassy or Consulate. However, if you do not receive a response from NVC within 30 days, please follow up by email to nvcexpedite@state.gov. So every other, like I think mostly every day, I've been checking my email if I have another email from them or if they've emailed me again and whatnot, and after, like, I have not received anything from them for a few days. And according to that person, if you're watching, you know who you are. She doesn't want me to mention her name, but thank you so much for sharing and giving me a tip to send in an expedite request. Without your, encouragement, I would not be able to actually jump into the bandwagon of sending an expedite request. So thank you so much if you're watching, and may God bless you. You helped me so much. And so yeah, it's after a few weeks, which was, I was like, you know what, if I don't get approved with the expedite request, I'm going to send another one because it's for free. And she also told me that her friend sent several requests and got denied many times until the fifth one got approved, and I did not lose hope. That was my first attempt, and it was worth it. So yesterday, which is September 13th, today as of the filming of this video is September 14th, I got the response or an email from the NVC yesterday or last night, September 13th, US time, around 10 o'clock in the evening, saying that the U.S. Embassy or Consulate General in Manila, Philippines, approved your request for expedited processing of your immigration visa application. The National Visa Center sent your immigration visa application to the U.S. Embassy Consulate General in Manila, Philippines for their action. The Embassy or Consulate General will contact you soon to schedule a visa interview. So you have no idea. I was so happy. I was in the car. I was checking actually, I did not receive this email. Like, how I found out was I checked my SEAC account. I found out that our case was approved for expedite processing by checking my SEAC.state.gov account. So I have this habit that whenever I have a downtime or a park and check emails, that, my head is like programmed to check my SEAC account, to check my father's status. For the longest time, for 6 months, we got DQ'd around February 17th of 2022. I have been religiously checking my SEAC.state.gov for the longest time, it only says at NVC. Until last night, when I checked, it says, this is what showed right there. I don't know if you can see. It says in transit. You have no idea. Like, my heart was like jumping of joy and gratitude, and I was just so happy, like, to be honest with you, I was really hoping that the NVC would approve my father's our request to get our case expedited. And part of me was also saying, like, maybe they will not, because there are also so many cases that I watched several YouTube videos that 2 years they have been waiting for the case to get ready for interview, and up to this date they still haven't gotten anything from the NVC or from U.S. Embassy Manila. And I don't know, I am just so happy being able to get approved by the NVC and U.S. Embassy for the expedite request that I sent in. I waited only 3 weeks. Let's see the calendar right now. So exactly 3 weeks from sending the petition, I received an email back from the NVC saying that my request to get my father's I-130 petition get expedited approved. My thinking about it was, you know, if I don't get approved, then I'll apply again. And I sent in a request again. So if you haven't watched my update for my father's sputum test results, I link it down below. He only have until October 27 to leave the Philippines before his medical certificate expires. So he needs to leave Philippines before October 27th or on October 27th. And so like right now, I'm thinking this is going to be very hectic if it happens. You know, like I was thinking if he doesn't get interviewed by then, he would have to go for another medical examination again, and somebody told me that he needs to undergo another sputum test, and it's going to be very my mind was like already trying to prepare for that scenario, and part of me also was still hoping that I could get him an interview slot before that happens. If there is a tip that I could give for you all, is if you think you can do something about your petition, like sending the expedite request, and even if you're thinking that you are not eligible to get it expedited or to get it approved, or you have been waiting for a while, I will just say just go ahead and just do it anyways. Like what I've done. I think the main reason why we were able to get approved was when I wrote that letter, I put my heart and my soul, or every single words I put in there was from my heart. Like, if you want me to share to you the letter that I sent to the NVC, I would be more than willing to make another video for that. Just let me know. I spoke from my heart, and I put every single words that was, you know, needs to be spoken out and shared to them. And thank you so much, Lord Jesus, for touching that person's heart, whoever read our request or our letter. And that person did really, I think, quite touched or quite moved with the letter that I wrote. And really, I'm just very thankful. Like right now, I'm out of words. Everything is just being laid down for good. Like, I don't know, I don't have any words. I'm just so happy. If you're planning on sending in an expedite request, even though you think you don't have a valid reason to get approved, or I know they have some sort of guidelines for you to be considered to get approved for expedite processing, just send it anyways. I would say just send it anyways. Just make a letter and just try your best to express how you feel, why they should consider accepting or approving your expedite request, and let the fate decide its thing. Thank you so much for everyone who shared their experiences, especially in the comment section down below. There has been so many people asking about specific topics and whatnot, and I am trying my best to respond to each and every single one of you. Sometimes it might take me longer. Reach out to me on Instagram. If you have not followed me on Instagram, I will link it down below. I'm probably, what do you think? Like, I'm thinking of making a Facebook page, and I don't really know yet. Like, should I make a Facebook page so I could just easily give you an update there and just post like on-time updates? Because, you know, guys, it's a struggle editing these videos, you know what I mean? Like sitting down and filming and moving it into my laptop and editing it and posting it and all that stuff. It's quite a job, you know, it's quite a work, but I love doing these kinds of videos. I know it helps. I hope it helps quite a lot of people, and thank you so much for your continued support. And if you do have any questions or anything that you want to ask about, you know, my I-130 petition journey for my father, and all that kind of stuff for as long as I have the knowledge. Just a quick disclaimer, I am not an advisor. I'm not an immigration lawyer. I don't have any degrees in immigration or anything like that or in line with that matter. Nothing. So these videos are just plainly for those who are seeking for a real life experience of petitioning someone. So this is just my own knowledge, my own experience. So thank you so much for watching in today's video, and until next time, peace. Until next time, I would really love for you to hit that subscribe button.